some of the headlines you're waking up to this morning. Sir Jim Ratcliffe reportedly held positive talks with United boss Erik Ten Hag and his players at Carrington yesterday. The Ineos billionaire and his right-hand man Sir Dave Brailsford have been doing the rounds after the partial takeover at the club. Borussia Dortmund are in talks with United over a 6-month loan deal for Jadon Sancho. The England winger hasn't played for the club since back in August after a public falling out with the manager. Let's hear from Crystal Palace manager Roy Hodgson ahead of the FA Cup. Gabby's angry that they shouldn't be playing tonight. Roy Hodgson now ahead of the FA Cup tie, live on talkSPORT tonight against Everton. The January transfer window's in full swing, and winger Michael Olise has been heavily linked to United after his good form, and Roy admits it's imperative they keep their key players.
I left in 2021, and when I came back I found a very, very good team there, and in fact the team the year before perhaps had been even stronger because there was a Gallagher on the books then as well. So the club has brought good players in, and they brought those good players in to make progress and to try and do better. I think this year we've been exceptionally unlucky with the injuries to key players, and not least of all Doucouré, an important player. He doesn't get mentioned because his injury is so serious, but he should be mentioned because he was a key figure in our central midfield. So I think to keep hold of players and to try and make certain that the ones that you've signed and who are the good ones, who you believe will help the club go forward in the future, that you keep them.
Roy Hodgson there. Roy's been vocal today in the papers. He's talking about the likes of Rooney with his brain, his football knowledge. He'll come back. And we were talking earlier, Gab, weren't we, off air about Steven Gerrard. He's struggling at the moment over in Saudi. Big style, not won for how long? Is it 9 games?
Yeah, he's struggling.
Like anyway, Roy, let's go to this guy, Olise. Look, I've seen him have great games and I've seen him be anonymous. He's young. He's clearly got top ability.
Yes.
But is he what Manchester United need?
When you look at what they have available at the moment, 100% he improves that Manchester United forward line. When he's on it, like you say, some games he can be off it, but when he's on it, pace, power, skill, technique, can get past the player. He's got composure with his finishing. He's got everything that you need at a top club, and I think at his age, I think he's 22, I think it's a sort of signing that Manchester United
thumbs
should look
up
at.
For you.
I think thumbs up. Eze as well. Honestly, Roy Hodgson must be thinking, how can I keep on to Eze?
Well, he's just come back from injury, hasn't he? Because he's a good player.
But both of them are top players. If you're the top clubs, you look at both of them.
Well. I used done well for Palace.
Yes, very well. Mr. Consistent for them. But Eze and Olise, they're ones that if you're Spurs, Arsenal, Manchester United, you're really trying to get them signed. But they're going to be expensive.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.